I've got a fire alarm going off. My mom thinks the solution is call the police. She's the person with the key to the but it's not my fire alarm, it's the next door fire alarm. I'm in the same building. I'm in the very back room, so it's not that bad here. But it's like awful in the other room. How am I supposed to be funny in this video? I'm like going crazy because the alarm won't stop going off. Alright, so you got a place to park the horse, and then you got steps up the back, which is the difficult route. And then on the other side, you got a garage for like the armored vehicles, because I think that like we're the only people with a garage in the entire town, and someone's got to have an armored vehicle location. And because if we have cars, they're not going to be in our garage probably. They're going to be in the parking garage. Everyone's cars are going to be in the parking garage right here. But I'm talking about the big house right now, and I'm trying to figure out like what it should be like. Because we decided that like we were going to tell everyone that we're poor, and that's why this house is leaning on, well, this house was starting to fall over, so we built another house to lean on that house to make sure that house didn't fall. But don't worry, it's actually pretty safe. Like maybe someday you can go in there. I don't really think it should have an inspection because it would probably get condemned. But I'm pretty sure it's safe. I did build it myself. I mean, people don't really want to go in that one. Usually they go in this one, but like I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it is actually safe. Like if you ever do come over. But these arches are like very precise, like engineering like feats, because they're like absolutely beautiful, like precise arches. You know, like an arch is supposed to be. Arches are supposed to be really freaking strong. You know, you just have to know how to do an arch. And that's why, like, if you're doing big hallways, you can do an arch, but that's like a big patio area. Because, like, you go sit here and it overlooks the city. And there will be, like, Christmas lights everywhere and all that crap. All right.
The sound of ringing is driving me crazy!
I feel like my entire life's a test. Like, it's like constantly like, well, can you handle this? We'll have a ringing sound constantly. Well, can you handle this? This guy is going to say bitch and talk about how he has sex with 1 million white women. And you have to just be like, I don't care if you have sex with white women. I really don't. But, like, I have sex with every white girl. Let me tell you about every white girl I've ever had sex with. And you're a white guy. So you're like, well, I have sex with white girls, too. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm glad you told me about all the anal sex you've had. That's pretty much Jill. Let me tell you about all the bitches that I fucked in the ass. So Santa starts going crazy, and he's like, well, I just want to leave you guys alone. And it's like, well, I guess I have to be a defense contractor. Well, maybe I just don't even have to be a defense contractor. I don't have to work with the government at all. I could just build my own robots, and then I could completely dominate the economy by being smarter than all of you. Which actually, I do like think I might not want public money as much as I think I want public money. But all right, so like we've got a network operation control center right there with a bunch of cameras, and like the cameras especially will be like, like deer and stuff, because like there are like trail cameras all over the place, and like those will constantly be transmitting pictures back here. So like say that you're in the movie theater bedroom, because like it's like a bedroom, but then there are also like levels, and we got to figure out like how the custom beds are made, because it is a sex bed, which allows you to do standing doggy style, kneeling doggy style, and also a lot of other variations that involve like people being able to be underneath another person without like literally being on a person. Plus, you can probably put straps from the ceiling, and like you can have like sex swings and stuff. But like that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these screens right here, which could be dimmed or they could be off, and they could be security camera screens, like which could show like this area right here, or like the horses down there. Oh, is my horse here? But like, because you can control what you're seeing by phone. Oh no, she brought the freaking penguin in the house again. Because you got a camera right here, because you actually do enjoy watching the kids especially. And like say that the kid brings a penguin and like they're swimming in there, then you can get on the intercom and be like, hey, like I do see you with like why you got the penguin here? Because like you can like, because there's an intercom system. All right, so underneath this house, there's a children's movie theater, which is actually in the basement area. Because if you remember, you got the main floor with the elf house, and then you have a basement that has like a bunch of music stuff, and then you've got like an upstairs with all this library stuff. But the main floor has the eating area. Well, underneath the elf house is the basement, which is the music floor. And so like the music floor actually does have like the movie theater in it. And it might actually have multiple rooms for like different age kids because they might want to like have like two or three rooms. But clearly, like you can also plug in instruments down there, and like I think that there are going to be a lot of instrument plugins that surprise you, like where you can like plug in a microphone, because like you can wire that stuff like into the house. So we've added a clock tower, and like the cool thing about the clock tower is that like the house is against a mountain. Because if you remember, it's right here and it's against the mountain, and then it's got all this underground area, like underneath it, which is what we were talking about with the movie theater. But like right here, like it would actually have the houses on top, the three that are leaning on each other, and then it would have the clock tower that's leaning against the mountain. So like you don't know, like the clock tower is like not actually standing on its own. Like it's actually partially leaning on the mountain, which allows it to like be the Leaning Tower of Pisa without you actually knowing it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Wait, it's not the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It just looks like it. Because we do need a clock tower because everyone needs to know the time, and that's pretty much like it. Like I just added a network operation center, and then I figured like you can like look at the cameras because this might just be trail cameras only on the side, but there's another network operation center also, which is like at the lab area, because there's like this research facility here which has a bunch of labs, like science labs and stuff, and it also has like has a security center probably that's like underground also. So if you notice, like I got Elfton Education, there's Elfton Vending Company, there's Elfton Candy because like, or there's Elf Candy, there's Almond Security because you can sell security systems because there's an app and everything. Like so, like if we've already developed an app, you can have the security system there for your house through the app. And then we could also partner with like building companies and say, well, we'll install the security like as you're building the home, so that the security is built in to the home, so we don't have to like cut through drywall. And the only reason there's Elf Candy is because it's a robotics company, and if I'm like want to be Willy Wonka, then I might as well like make candy because I do want to like I do think I would like to have like a candy company. So yeah, I do think it looks a lot better now. There's a clock tower. So yeah, cool. I hope you enjoyed it.